Hey guys, what's up? Dub with another Dragon's Dogma 2 video. You guys seem to like Wounded Heart being tested on a Drake in the last commentary video, and I ended up having a really good fight here again, until the very end, but we won't spoil that. But I ended up having a really good fight against this Drake, and I wanted to go ahead and upload this before I start getting a lot stronger. Now, at this point with the Wounded Heart, he's got the lightning going. I'm actually dodging these now. I believe you can also parry with the warrior. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do against it, but moving out of the way is probably the simplest and easiest. You know, if you do get hit, you have to use a potion to get rid of the unconscious debilitation. But as you can see, this time I'm not pure warrior. I'm actually running Warfarer warrior. Mostly it's to do stuff like this, just get some extra damage on the heart. It does help. It helps quite a bit, especially with ice arrows. Whether it's for knocking him down or, as you can see, just getting good damage on. The ice, yeah, definitely helps a lot. But also harpies, goblins, little extra enemies that show up, you can just kind of take them out real quick while you're in a Drake fight, or just in general. You know, harpies are super annoying, so Warfarer's been super fun. Sorcerer's Staff for levitate, you know, finding Seeker's tokens and stuff, but Windstorm Slash still reigns supreme for me on bosses like this that you can stun, because you get the timing down and you do it fast, you can just chunk damage, as you can see right there. Made really short work of this fight. And that's about the 2-minute mark, but unfortunately, Galvanize is really nice too. Get your stamina back without having to use consumables. And you use a lot of stamina as a warrior. Really as any class, but right here, charge attack. Came into this fight with a big chunk of HP already missing. Definitely doesn't help, so try and be topped off if you really want to have the easiest time. I believe this is also something you can parry Meteor on, it's called now, I believe. It was Bolide in Dragon's Dogma 1. But I'm going to Galvanize again. It's good to get your sprint energy back too with Galvanize if you need to get in real quick. It takes almost as much time as going into the menu too, but quick use item, obviously pretty helpful. Right there, I did not charge through his smash attack. The setup that I'm running in this fight also is not meant, I should have said that in the beginning, it is not meant to be fighting a Drake right now. I just happened to come across him and had a pretty solid fight, so I figured I'd show it. Felt really good up until this point because he kept going in the air, and then at the end you'll see what he does to me. We still beat him. We still get the crystals and all that. But I am running Detection and Opulence augments because the extra money is really helping. I'm trying to rebuild my set, get a new Wounded Heart that I can Dwarven Forge and all that stuff before the end game. So next time I do a video like this, other than maybe the final boss, but like an in-game thing, I should have everything like fully upgraded the way that I want it. You know, until I find new weapons and new armor in the game itself. Yeah, doing really well right here. Gonna try and get the Mountain Breaker, hit his heart. Got it open. If it was open, that would have been a lot of damage. That might have been a one hit. But then he does something to me here that I haven't had happen yet. I almost had him dead. And right at the end, he decides to do this. I tried to finish him off. I got greedy. So I was like, well, do I want to get hit by this? I'm going to use a stamina consumable. But it's a little bit too late at this point. I should have popped that early and ran. So now I'm in the, oh shit, I don't want to waste Wake Stones phase. I get hit about 1 or 2 more times here. So right there you see I basically died. But if you use potions, yeah, he's done for. If you use potions as you die, I don't know if you know this, but you will not die. You will heal yourself up. You'll be good to go. Okay, So yeah, not the cleanest fight, but pretty good. Hopefully I'll get like a perfect fight at some point. I've had multiple Drake fights, but that was the only one since my last upload that I really liked. I thought I did well, and just wanted to show you guys the augments I like to run. Uh, Impact, you can actually, you can replace this, but I'll go over that in a second. Zeal, I got from the Warfare class itself, actually, that I was using. Really helpful for, I mean, pretty much any class. But reducing the stamina consumption when performing a weapon skill, really good. You get this at 6 vocation. And then Dynamism lowers your class. That could be a really good one to use. It lowers your weight class. Get that at 9 vocation from the Warfare. Curve, you get from Thief. You have to get 9 vocation. You do have to max that one out in order to get it. But it's really good. Definitely worth having. Intrepidity to keep loss accumulation down when you're taking damage. That's really helpful because you're standing still a lot as the warrior. Dominance for the knockdown power, especially in-game. From what I've heard, knockdown is really good. You want to be able to knock down big bosses and get them stunned. Be able to hit their vital points at that time. Pertinacity would be good for. This is another one you could replace Impact and Pertinacity. This is a good one for like the Skeleton Knight that has the sword and shield. Impact is good for pushing and pulling targets when you're grabbing holds. So if you're trying to knock over a Gore Chimera, or if you're trying to knock over like a Golem or something and you're having issues with that, Impact might be something that you can bring. I think there are better augments to bring, but I don't have the most experience in the world. I do work a full-time job, I'm just trying to get out videos, at least a few a week, and keep you guys entertained, keep myself entertained. It's been really fun doing this, and you would be that's a really good one actually, along with the rings that increase your carry weight if you're wanting to wear really heavy stuff but still keep your movement really high. Especially as warrior, we're already slow, so getting high movement definitely helps a lot. But outside of that, I mean, just mix and match, test stuff out. These augments, they're really good, but they're not as. I feel like they're not as impactful as in the first game. It's a little bit more forgiving, this game. If you play a certain build up to a certain point, yeah, you do have stat changes, but everything evens out by 200. It doesn't feel, doesn't feel as unforgiving. So that's really cool. But yeah, hopefully I get better at making these. I mean, I know I will, but hopefully it comes faster than later. But until the next one, guys, have a good one. And this is Dub. I'm out.